Hey y'all, happy new year. Welcome to 2025 on Intuitive Insights with Willow. All right, let's I just realized you can see my little baby. Y'all, that was one of my Christmas gifts. I usually have them like over there. But anywho, I'm gonna yeah, rearranging. And this just happened on a hunch. I'm like, oh, I should do a reading. And so I'm doing it. You know when something's on you, you just gotta go ahead, activate it, get it done. I'm gonna do one and then I'm gonna get to finishing what I was doing. All right. Anywho, this is gonna be a love reading. It's just for a collective reading. Okay, all signs, no one specific. But I will be using my Enigma deck. Can't even see that. It's so much light. Enigma deck. Urban Enigma deck. And I'm also going to use these oracle cards. Now these cards are called Tales from the Heart Oracle. They were created by Beauty and the Soul. I got these off Etsy a while ago. Now I got a confession. I do not go by the book. I read these straight intuitive. Okay. I got these off. They were suggested to me. It was from Creator in a neighboring town, Chicago, Illinois. And yeah, I actually got a set. I love I think it's called like a girlfriend deck. It's eventually I will introduce it on this channel. I love the deck though. Alright. So these are the deck. And this is what it looks like. Oh, on the cover. Again, these are of Etsy. And I wanna just like forewarn you. These are not like they're blunt. Say it that way. I love it. I love that they're blunt. But just in case. Okay. All right. 3 cards. Love reading. What's going on with you and your person? What's going on with you and your person? Ooh. That is so funny to get this ancestor card. Only because I was thinking, I was like, I need to do an ancestor reading. Dang. Can I am so sorry, y'all. One day I'm gonna get this. There we go. That's a little. All right. There you go. That's a little bit. One day. Okay. I'm gonna take that as a sign to pull you an ancestor card. I have to get them. Yeah. Okay, anywho. Right now we got bandages. You know what? Give me a second, y'all. I was trying not to shut everything down. Does she know my name? Did you ever tell her she was taking and breaking and find that we strengthen? Oh, yeah. All right. Better? Now let's see it. Is it really better? Yes, it is better. So you got bandages for your first card. All right? And you got dreams. And of course, ancestors. Now, what this is telling me is that you and your person, I feel like you and your person are not together, or you're feeling wounded. And I don't just think it's you, I think it's you and your person. But I also feel like energetically or spiritually, both, your ancestors, I think you two were deemed to be together. Okay. That's just what I get from here. I feel like it's giving me like mutual hurt. Like, not only are you, do I think about you at night when I sleep, but it's like in daydreaming, just in my everyday. Like, you're just constantly, consistently in my energy. Um, yeah, that's what it's giving me. But it's giving me like either, I don't want to say that's kind of cliche. Well, okay, like you two are meant to be. Like, I feel like energetically, you and your person just feel like you're meant to be. No matter what, you can't shake it. So let's clarify, okay? Clarify bandages while we over here wounded. It could also be saying patch up the wounds, heal the. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you have Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. Yep, it's show you guys. I'll be Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. It's telling me let's move on from the past, move on from past energy, past hurt, past pain. I hurt you, you hurt me. Let's just move on and just build for our future. Let's begin our new happiness, right? That's heavy, especially with having this Knight of Cups. It's like I just want to move. Okay, I love you, you love me. I can't shake you. Let's just somehow let's just build a foundation together. Let's just build something in some shape or form together. Okay. Eight of Cups represents moving on, like going to emotional fulfillment. Like what is happening now is not fulfilling me. I'm ready to let this go and move on to better. Okay. Eight of Cups is Piscean energy, which is also moon energy. Yeah. Uh, Major arcana for Pisces is moon. So that is hidden feelings. That is, that's high intuition. It tells me that the two of you probably communicate with one another intuitively. And it also tells me, it gives me heavy, I don't want to say obsession. It's not an obsession, but like, it's kind of like a entrapment. Like, you not thinking about that person, but I don't know where, when you think you're done thinking about them, they pop up. Like, and it's both. You both are engaging each other psychically. Like, because you know what you feel, your person feels, vice versa. Whether people admit it or not, I'm telling you that's true. Um, but with the Ten of Cups, it's like you fulfill me. You know what I mean? We can make each other happy. Somehow we can make this work. But it's also giving me, two fives, maybe 10. It's making me think about still, like we're still in limbo, one withering off apart from one another, knowing that both of us want to be together. Stubborn ass. So, sorry, not sorry. But that's what it's giving me. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is so beautiful because it's just so, it has dreamy connected and intuitiveness connected to Cups. Cups is a feminine energy, and definitely it's heavy love. It's like, man, I want to be with you. I want this. You know, you make my river flow calm. It's like something I need. We all made of 80% water. Just saying. So that's it's giving me, there's an energy here, whether you want to or your partner. I honestly feel like it's both of you. You both want to come together, but I feel like since Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles came to mind, that's Taurus energy, and that's really stubborn. So it's giving me like, yeah, I want you, but I ain't doing it. I ain't giving in first. It's so funny when that happens. Um, if I didn't say Knight of Cups is a fixed energy. Mine is set. I'm going in regardless. So that is the Scorpio energy as well. Hmm. All right. Let's clarify dreams. Knight of Cups comes through kind of dreamy too. Very romantic. Very like bringing fantasies to reality. Very sensual. Look at that. There go the moon. The moon on the moon. That's funny. Okay. So dreams. Ace of Swords. It's telling me you're getting clarity and messages in your dream. What was this one? King. King of Wands. Ooh, high passion. A lot of energy. A lot of desire. A lot of, fuel. And then the moon. You have the moon here on top of dreams, which has the moon, and dreams is connected to feminine energy and water. It's psychic. It definitely, a lot of people don't, well, High Priestess is planetary, so her planet is the moon. So it's high intuition. What this tells me, well, give me 1 second. Okay. So what this tells me is, for one, very strong masculine energy. Like this is I want to do it. I want to go in. I got to have it. Right? Because the King of Wands, he's the one wand that's sitting on the throne. He has that, you ever seen Kings of Comedy where Cedric, the entertainer, he says, white people buy tickets and they say, oh, I hope no one sits in my seat. While black people, they be on that, I wish a nigga would sit sit in my seat. That's what I think of when I see King of Wands, because he's good, he's balanced, but that King of Wands, no, is fire. The Wands is heavenly rooted to your southern regions. It's connected to like your root chakra, and Wands is he that one king. You ain't got to tell him to get up out of his seat. He waiting. I wish a nigga would try my kingdom. That is so funny, but that's what he say. That's his vibe. It's like, oh my, I gotta tell you. So the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, if you look in their story, is beautiful because, and my favorite deck is the Mythic Tarot deck. But the King of Wands went off into this war. He was gone for years, like a long time. The Queen of Wands, she still held down the kingdom. She never remarried. She knew he was out there and he was going to come home. She did not believe he was dead. It was reported that he was dead. She just didn't believe it. Now, she had other suitors. Theory has it, hey, she got needs, all right? She had itches and people scratched them, but she never committed. She allowed people in the kingdom. She was very friendly. She kept everything smooth sailing, okay? She held it down. She held the family down. Kind of like, it makes me think about Tia and Tiny, when Tiny was holding down their marriage, their family, while T.I. was serving his time. But anywho, digressing to the King and Queen of Wands. So what happened was, the king, on his journey trying to get back home, you heard little whispers. Allegedly, she'd be marrying this person. Because a lot of people proposed to her. She the Queen of Wands. She fine as fuck. Who don't want her, right? So, he disguised himself as like a beggar or something and got into the kingdom. And he came before her. And, she's sitting on the throne or whatever, And out of nowhere in the story, like, I know I'm ad-libbing, you say, a little bit, but he like busts out and he just kicks everybody's ass out the kingdom. And like, she's so calm and cool because she knew her king was coming. So like, I say that, I give you that backstory because the King of Wands, he knows what's his. He knows that it's mine. It ain't going nowhere. King of Wands is actually like, um, he's fiery, duh, but he embodies like he's mutable. You know, if it works, I'm willing to flex. But this right here works. So in order for him to change something, you know, it's gotta look good, and he's gotta be in control of it. So he's kind of a mutable energy. Go with the flow. So he's Sagittarius energy, but he does embody all the fire signs. So that's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, but with having the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords here, it tells me that you two, if not both of you, and the reason why I say this because this does tell me is like one of you is ready to surrender. One of you is going in no matter what for what you want. You have that clarity and you're tired of it. It's like it's gonna be this. That's it. Period. Okay. With the moon energy here being the major arcana and the water element, so you have fire, air, and water. All right, with the moon being here, it's telling me that maybe the two of you, okay, this is in the sense of you and your partner, both of you are thinking it, but one of you are held on more like it's just a fantasy, it's not gonna happen. Like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about that person, but that person ain't really thinking about me. Eventually I'll shake it, even though you know you ain't gonna shake it. So one of you is living an illusion that the desire for them and the feelings for them is gonna go away. And you got dreams and you got the moon, which both, and then you got clarity, okay? It's not going away. You need to just accept it is what it is. And I think the one is still believing to be like it's never going to be. It's the one with that fire energy that's going in with the action. Like, you know what? I'm going for what I want regardless because I know this is it. And even if it's not it, at least when I pursue it and I try it out, if it goes my way, then it goes my way. But if it don't, it don't. It's giving me like you ever seen the movie Never Been Kissed? In the movie, anywho, she's never been kissed and she pretends to be this high school girl. It stars Drew Barrymore. I love this movie. But she puts out this article because a teacher actually falls in love with her. Then he gets upset when he finds out she's not even a student, and you know he feels kind of foolish or whatever. Like I say, you can't control love, but she prints in this paper this really thorough article, and in the thorough article, I had to change that, y'all. I was, you know, how you have something on the background. I got Jacob's Ladder on. I have Jacob's Ladder on Amazon Prime. And if you click it, you'll see is like a zombie lady. And I just happen to keep looking. I like horror movies. But I'm looking here. I'm talking about love. And then there's this demon possessed thing. Anyways, that's why I clicked down. Okay, so, she puts in the article basically saying she's going to stand on a pitcher's mound and wait for him to come. And if he comes, so she can have her actual first kiss. That's what it's giving me. It's like, this is it. It's gonna be this, or it's never gonna be. That is the energy this is giving me. So whoever, it could be a fire sign. I'm not trying to pinpoint any signs. I will say, because we still got to clarify ancestors, but I will say what dominant signs are out here. But it's definitely giving me this fire energy is like it's gonna be this or it's done. Like, I mean, I don't know how you could just sit up there and say that, but it's like cats out the bag type energy, like professing it all. See, even when I just said that to you, it's like, no, it's not. I think this person's going to come to you kind of tricky. Kind of like how the King of Wands came to the Queen, kind of shut her up, trying to see like what you doing while I'm gone? You believe I'm dead? Like type thing. Like you still waiting? You still want me? It's gonna give me like kind of like it's giving me kind of trickster energy, and a she. Energy. Like, oh my God, that's so weird. Well, then again, it's not because, okay, be realistic. If I'm thinking about you, you thinking about me, we ain't been together for a while. Yeah, I don't want to come off to you and look like a fool. Like, yeah, you better let me know something. I get it. I hope you get it. Okay. um. Now we're clarifying ancestors. Ooh. This isn't past life, but it's giving me meant to be. I don't know why, but it's giving me like this union has to be. Like I see, like, you know, the elders. This has to be. Like it's weird. What's a way I can give you an example? Twilight. If you ever seen Twilight, remember when they go to the Volturi? It's new moon. Basically, Edward the vampire uh, feels like Bella is dead, so he doesn't want to live anymore. And basically, the Volturi they make the overall ruling, and they was like, you gotta turn her. She shall be turned at like something like her 18th birthday or something like that. But anywho, yeah, it's giving me this is it. Like this is part of our family history. This is it. I don't give a damn about no obstacles. This is it. That's I'm serious. That is. I wish sometimes the things that I see I could like give people like my sight because sometimes I have a hard time like okay expressing it and then like I have my anyways you get what I'm saying. I wish I can show you it, but hopefully that was a good visual. Clarify ancestors. Stop. I felt the three, but then ooh, you got another night. All right, so this is your ancestor card. First card, there's another ace. Remember what I told you about aces now. When aces come through, that is magician. Yes, that is magician energy, and it's quick. You got to make a decision. You got to move fast. It makes me think about that. Ooh, you got to be quicker than that. That insurance one. So you got Ace of Pentacles. So an opportunity is presenting itself. The Wheel of Fortune. And you have, is that the Knight of Swords? Yes. Oh, when I just said Knight of Swords, it made me think, I've been watching you from across the room. That shorty swing my way. Yeah. Maybe your person watching you or you watching them. Hey, I joined the team of stalking too, yo. Does anybody ever like announce it? I just did. Actually, I'll be stalking. Yeah, I stopped stalking through other people and I just stalk now. I stalk what I can stalk. This ain't my reading, but I'm saying like everybody be doing like that, digging in the archives type thing. You be like, I wonder how such and such doing. No, I ain't doing good, huh? Yeah, they'd be doing better if they was with me. Yeah, you know what I mean? Okay. Anywho, so ancestors. Ancestors is actually clarified. I don't even know where I put the booklet to this. Again, I have always read these cards just intuitively. Because I remember when I first got this deck, I flipped a couple cards over and the messages I got, and then I looked in the actual. It's a cute little book. It's really nice and dainty. It's a quick read. It probably take you like 10 minutes, if that. But with like key terms, and I remember thinking that ain't what I think, and I just always do an interview with the deck when I get a deck. But yeah, I was like, okay, I really like these cards, but I really don't agree on everything that's in it. I love the art, the time, the energy, and the talent because I really like these cards. Cold as ice is what got me on these cards. when it was suggested. But yeah, anywho, sure, it's your cards. You interpret how you want. But intuitively, yeah, it just didn't click. But for this ancestor, I actually do want to read the message for ancestor, but I do not have it like by me. Yeah, anywho. Anywho, I just feel like it is a message from your ancestors. It's like a warning sign, like an alert. It's like a fine print. That's what I'm feeling like it is. They're like, this is it. But with having double swords here, King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, that's why I said double swords. The Wheel of Fortune is holding the sword herself, huh? My thing is with this Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords, I'm looking at two swords. Well, I just heard that F with what's the right way? Because I done said nig like so many times. Did y'all know that in the Bible, like in the actual Bible, Niger, nigger, it was actually for a black person. Well, it wasn't for a black person, excuse me. It was for the color black. But it was actually used as a derogatory term to a white person that was dirty. Did you know that? Yeah, I was reading and I saw that. I said, really? I had to go to DuckDuckGo or something like it's called DuckGo or something. And I went on there. I typed that in. I said, what? I said, what you say? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Anywho, now you know. Okay, and a tarot reading. I just told you that. Okay, so like I said, Two of Swords is giving me heavy Two of Swords as in a hard decision. I don't feel like this is something easy to be done. And I think that's why the ancestor card is out here. Because it's like, no, it's not going to be easy. Things that are meant to be are not easy. It's not going to be a rainbow, follow the yellow brick road path. It's not easy. As a matter of fact, usually the right path for you got to pave that way yourself. It's hard. So this is giving me like ancestor, like generation unity is what it's giving me. Sorry, that kind of sound heavy, don't it? But that's what it's making me feel. It's making me feel like kind of like, like maybe it is like twin flames, different life paths set up different. I know I just touched on that like in another video. Don't ask me which one but like a short version, I basically said like two, like y'all was like, hey, I'll go do this side and you do that side, and eventually you and I are going to connect back together and just bring what the world needs, or you know what I mean. I just chopped that up so bad. But anywho, what this is saying to me, especially Wheel of Fortune, it is time to make that hard decision. It is time to go for it again. Like I said, now, like so what I want to say is the opportunity is presenting itself. Wheel of Fortune. The reason why I'm looking at Wheel of Fortune, because I know swords is winter time, but Wheel of Fortune, it's unpredictable timing. But while I'm sitting here trying to think of it, I'm thinking spring. This happened for you. Got to let me know now. I need feedback if I'm getting these times right, baby. Yes. But it's telling me an opportunity is coming. So the two of you, if you are, like said, still apart, you two are going to, y'all could cross paths unexpectedly. Both of these got paths on them. You see that? This one got a doorway. This one driving in the air. Oh, BMX tricks herself. Yeah. The King of Swords is the fastest moving sword, though. But what it's, yes, I'm still going to see. So what it's telling me is that maybe to one person, it's going to look like, surprise to see. But what it's telling me is that that other person, it ain't no damn surprise. They strategically planned that. Yeah, I'm telling, because I saw it. Like somebody heavy in their mind. The Knight of Swords is like Aquarius energy. Yeah. So why am I drawing a blank for Wheel of Fortune? I hate when I do that. Wheel of Fortune and Judgment tend to get me. Look, look. Judgment, that's Pluto, Scorpio energy. Isn't that funny? Is Wheel of Fortune Jupiter then? Which is Sagittarius energy? Anywho, so I don't keep y'all forever, huh? I already did 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Hopefully I kept you. Bottom of your clarifying deck, though, is Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck here is Jack of all trades. Oh my God, I did read this one. What? I think I did get this one. Oh my God. Just depicted on the picture, it's a man with two lovers. So it's giving me Jack of all trades. I believe the way she intended for this card, a Jack of all trades, as in having like multiple relationships. Because to me, Jack of all trades means multi-talented. Ooh, but it does fall the same way because I do use that for Christmas carols. Ho ho ho's. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I like to call them like community lovers. And the reason why I say that, hear me out now. Don't get mad, okay? Simmer down. The reason why I say that is because for a masculine or a feminine, right? To be with multiple people and capture the hearts and desires of multiple people, you have to be able to communicate on multiple levels or fulfill, you know, create a comfort with each person. That's what I mean by community. So to be desired by all, or like to love on everybody, first off, practice made perfect. The ones that curl your toes, they got a huge repertoire. Okay. Anywho, but to be able to do that, yeah, you have to be the Jack of all trades, as in you have to be kind of like a chameleon, like a magician. Yeah. To be able to fulfill each person and have all these people going crazy over you or being attached to you or desiring you to be consistently in their life because you are fulfilling a need or a want, a connectivity. Do you see what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. So in order to be able to do that, I feel like you have to be a Jack of all trades because you have to be able to read your person and create a comfort with that person. You know, to capture someone's heart, or even to like, unless y'all just meet each other and y'all bumping uglies and calling it a day, but something consistent, like if you want like solid, you know, something solid with the person, it's not easy to hit somebody's comfort zone. It's not easy to embody the energy or the vibe that just makes someone be vulnerable to you. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like you're a Jack of all trades. Some people, and I mean male and female, because I've known both on both sides, right? You look and you trying to figure out they type. You can't find they type because they like what they like. They like everything. A person. I did like narrow down before. Yes, y'all. I'm that person. But I have narrowed down before with looking, okay, so on the outside, they all look different. So then you get to searching like on the internet and seeing like common grounds. They might have similar occupations, or they might have similar like family backgrounds. There is usually a method to the madness. But the thing of it is, everybody don't have the same pros and cons. We all don't carry the same triumphs, or you know what I mean, victories or hurts, or you know, traumas. So it's different, and I find it intriguing when you meet someone and none of they people look the same. They don't talk the same. They don't carry themselves the same. But I call it being Erykah Badu, because when you're with that person, you know they with them because it's like some kind of light about them. They carry themselves kind of different. That person kind of ignites something within them. So I think that's really freaking cool.